Greetings and welcome to episode 10 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. And this, my friends, I left it last time, where we besieged Florida. This is what we've been after for a long time. This really is the absolute linchpin in the south. If we can take this, then we really have absolute complete control over the south here, my friends, because we've got the fortifications, and Florida really is the place where all our enemies will launch their attacks against us if they need to. And it gives us such a great opportunity to be able to draw in the enemy forces and just put them through the meat grinder every time they fight here. We've also managed to get a breathing space in terms of having peace with Britain. Britain really did take a real hiding last time. It really did. I think we killed nearly 6,000 British troops for just over the loss of about 12, maybe between 12 and 1,500 of our own troops. I mean, that is a ratio that no nation can keep up. Not even Britain, not even the superpower of Britain can keep that ratio up. We really did give them a damn good kicking, my friends. So we've managed through that fight, through those series of fights, to be able to force Britain's hand into accepting peace, which gives us a real opportunity not only to build up our ground forces, but also our navy, which is vital in this area. But also, my friends, I've had one or two of you, saying that you would like to see some more British episodes. I know that Dominic has said he'd like to see some more episodes of the British campaign. Don't worry, my friends, those of you who are looking forward to the British episodes, there'll be 2 episodes immediately after this one, and there will also be a chance for you, my friends, to vote on a bonus British episode as well. So if you want 3 British episodes, like you have with the USA campaign, my friends, there will definitely be the chance for that to happen. There'll definitely be 2 after this, and there'll be a chance of a 3rd one as well if you want it. So, Dominic, my friend, and those who also express some, would like to see some more British campaign coming, don't worry, after this one, for the rest of the week, it'll just be British campaign. So don't worry about that, my friends. Because, it's important to me that, all of you enjoy my videos. But we now have this important quest here, this real quest that I've been after right from the very beginning of this campaign. The absolute linchpin here in the south is almost within our grasp. Almost within our grasp, my friends. If we can take this, what a prize, what a prize. But we're going to do it. Let's do this. The fight now begins immediately. And we've got some good troops here as well. And as always, my friends, we've got a good composition here, especially artillery, which is absolutely invaluable in these fights because it does so much damage to the troops, the enemy troops, before they even reach you. Now, I don't believe they have the access to the mortars here because remember, they're attacking us. The mortars are a defensive option only. So if we were attacking into the fort, then we would be facing those mortars, which are the absolute bane of my life. They really are. But because they've come out to sally forth and attack us, we won't be facing those mortars, which gives us an absolute critical advantage, my friends. And remember, we have to be aware of where the Spanish reinforcements are coming in, because we've got 3 regiments coming in to attack us with a full garrison coming in behind that. So we have to make sure that we are perfectly poised, ready to take this on, because remember, it'll be coming from the fort, the other garrison. So we have to be absolutely on our guard here to make sure we're not caught out. So again, the defensive posture has to be perfect. Let's have a look at the terrain. Let's have a look what they've given us. The terrain gods have given us. Not really much to work with here today. Quite flat, some undulating hills, some small dips here. That's quite a large valley when you get actually down onto the valley floor, as you can see here. Not giving you much to look into, but where is that fort? Where are those reinforcements going to be coming from? Possibly from over here? Because remember, there's only 3 U regiments in here. I really have to be on my guard here that I'm not going to be caught on the hop. Will they be coming in from behind us, or will they just be coming in from one of the sides here? So look, I'll just take the gamble here, my friends. It's going to be coming in. Unfortunately, there's not really many hills or hillocks here we can use. Possibly here is probably our best chance here of setting up some kind of an overwatch with our... Luckily, we've got 4 cavalry, my friends. 4 cavalry. Beautiful. And again, an absolute mailed fist here on the right. Possibly on the right. We'll see how the deployment ends. Let's bring these gentlemen out of harm's way here, so we can just bring everything into proper focus. And again, we've got these here. This is our cannon, which again will prove invaluable if used in the proper position here. So remember, I'm wondering, yeah, now I'll leave them unlimbered, but we are going to cover our backs here in case the Spanish coming from behind us here. I'm not going to take any chances at all, but I do have these First Pennsylvanian rifles, and these gentlemen really are very, very nice unit to have indeed. Now, there's not really much point in putting them against these 3 other regiments, so I'm going to hide them in here, and then we're going to see where those other regiments come in for, trying to use these to maybe bait out the other army. Actually, probably split up this cavalry as well. One on the left, one on the right. As you can see, we've got the road here passing through. This is the road leading from Florida outwards to the north, and then down here further south is going this way. So, now if I'm not mistaken, that there is Florida. So the Spanish could actually be coming behind us here. Do I switch my... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually put it on an angle here to catch, so I'm not caught out either way. By damn, it's a tight call. No, I'll stick with my original guns. Stick to my guns. So what do we have here? We have the 5th Grenadier Regiment. Just to make sure we're not going to be caught, I'm going to set up almost a box formation here so we're not caught on the hop by anything. 5th Grenadiers facing behind. And they will be aided by the 17th Regiment. So again, we're going to angle it here to try and catch anything coming off one of the flanks. And we shall also have the 20th Regiment here line, and that should be covering this flank here. Now, as you can see, this is just a sort of a defensive formation here, just to cover our deployment behind here. We're going to have our general, who's going to be right here. We're going to have the 26th Regiment sat or stood right in the middle here. Because we're going to have to change flanks quite quickly here. 23rd Regiment here. 18th Regiment here. And we do have these 2 regiments as well, or 3 regiments, I beg your pardon, my friends. So where these go is going to be pretty critical, because we need to be able to switch flanks depending on where the reinforcements come in. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to set all my troops up in one position here. I'm going to actually try and use them in a more coherent way so that I can adjust my tactics either way. So depending on where the Spanish come from, if they come from sort of over here or over here, I can switch these lines to face them. Using these, I can put these into here. This line will then swing around to close this flank. If they come from behind us, I can switch these around and close off this line here as a coherent line. And I should put this here as well, because these lines can be quickly switched, should I say. We've also got these gentlemen here that, should anything come off the flanks, hold quite well. Now, I'm going to pull these in quite close here. Actually put them by here, so that the cavalry can be switched itself quite rapidly to deploy wherever that might be. Now we're going to find out where the enemy coming in. Let's end the deployment, friends. There it is, right over there. Perfect, absolutely perfect. So, what we are going to do now is we're going to switch the flanks. Right, let's get these gentlemen right out here. There they are. Right, we're going to close the flanks off. We're actually going to switch these around to here. These gentlemen are not going to be needed here. We should hopefully be able to fire on these as soon as possible. Look at these here. Here they come. Got a lot of light cavalry coming in this way. Begin firing, gentlemen. We are definitely... Oh, here they come. Go to square, gentlemen. Go to square. We'll rid ourselves of those pests there. Going to close this off here. Yeah, they're broken. And we're going to then bring the gentleman out to square. Nope. Get yourselves into proper formation, gentlemen. What is this ill discipline here? Whoa, no, 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 no. Ceasefire, ceasefire! Just wiped out our own blooming regiment here. Over there, please, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Should we get over there? These should come back. Indeed they are. Right, we're switching all of these gentlemen here. Don't you dare break. And they've broken. Oh, look at that. Let's the heck there, my friends. Get rid of this. Done it. Now we switch these hither, and now we're going to switch all of these gentlemen here to this flank. They're shattered. They're shattered. We're actually going to sit here ready. Oh, look at that. Begin firing, gentlemen. Got to run across their flanks, which is fair enough. I'm going to move these into position here. We're not going to be firing. These are reserves. Dare. Don't you dare, Weaver. There it is. Right, now we switch these. Fire. Oh, that's beautiful shooting there. In case nobody's taking overflow here. Gentlemen. Readjust, readjust. And if I have to, I'm going to do this the hard way. It's gotten a little bit messy here. It's gotten a little bit messy, but we're going to just dig our way in here. Keep firing, lads. Keep firing. Shattered. We've lost the 20th. That's the price you pay. Oh, they've all broken. They've all broken. They've shat. They've had enough. They've had enough. Readjust. I'm going to readjust. Let's get this line straightened up, please, if you would. Ceasefire. All you can do is end up killing a lot of your own men. Don't do that. I'd like them. Yes, we did it, my friends. Holy smokes. A little bit dodgy there, a little bit messy because of the way it was coming in, but we did it. We finally did it. We've cracked this nut here. And we finally now plunge the dagger into the Spanish heart here in Florida. Please let us take Florida. Please. It's what we need to do. We lost 828 men, they lost almost 2,000, 330 men left. Yes, look at that. We are going to launch the attack here. Sweden. Ooh, look at that, beautiful. Now, I also, my friends, forgot to mention that one renaming I wanted to do. Now, Ouija, a guy called Ouija, wanted Theodore's Rough Riders to be named after his granddad, who was a tank man during the war, and he wanted to honour his granddad, and I hope that, my friends, does honour him, and is an honour to do it, and a pleasure to do it for your granddad. And I know that this army will prevail for all battles, my friends. Okay, Ouija, my friend, that is okay. Now we're just going to auto-resolve this. As you can see, it's well in our favour. Yes! Yes, we did it! Holy smokes, we've done it at last. Florida is out. We've been after that for a long time. +1 to morale for battles. Beautiful. Now, yeah, let's put that up there. What we're going to get coming in next turn is 7105. Whew. Now let's get a few of these things up and running here. Let's get a few of these things up and running here now. I think the cost of that is quite prohibitive, so I'm going to actually disband that unit there. And that as well. I know they've gotten some experience here, but this is just far too much for me to replace it with. 408, how much is it going to cost there? That's 755. I'll look at trying to replace that army there eventually. 4,220. There's quite a lot of money to be spent here. I really do have to throw a lot of money into my economy as well, my friends. I really do. Now we're up here in the north, so we're actually going to probably pull this army. Anthony Wayne. Actually, we're going to leave this army. No, actually, I'll leave it where it is. It seems to be a pretty sound place in which to leave my army there. I'm going to try and build up some of these regiments that have taken a bit of a beating. So these are all being rebuilt here. Slowly, because we're going to do it gradually. Now this army here, I'm going to make into a full stack army. It wasn't involved in any of the fighting, but it's going to be needed before long, believe me. I got that feeling in my bones. So these are all being brought back up. I'll have to spend some money on some of these because I don't want to lose any of these units. They're pretty good units here. A lot of experience. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some money into the ships. We're going to get our navy up and running here. Now, is there anything else I can put? Florida. Where are the armies? Ooh. Basic roads. Definitely need basic roads from Florida. It's going to improve our... 0 coming in there. Wow, someone is blockading this like absolute stink here. We've got nothing coming in this way at all. So we're going to have to try, my friends, and just hold what we have here. So I'm going to move these gentlemen into Boston. And these are going to be moved... That's Iroquois territory, so we can't really go through that because that would cause a little bit of misgiving there. But so we're going to move these. No, actually, we're going to leave. Actually, move these up to the border here. Then next turn, what have I got coming in next? It's 7205. Trade here is cut off with the Ottomans. We've got Austria and Venice being hit hard. Persia, Russia, Mughals. I'm losing quite a lot here. That's my... Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Let's see if they want to trade with us. Let's just see if they can... Ah, they're friendly towards us as well. Very good indeed. Well, well, well. So... Oh, 8780. That is fantastic. Maybe that beating we gave them set them back on their heels a little bit. Let's just find out what they've got around here. Look at that there. These are the armies that they've been... This is the army that took a real pasting here in Maine. This is the remnants of what's left from the armies that attacked us. What I want to do is definitely move my spy down to here to keep an eye on what's going on. Actually, I'll leave it in Montreal. So I've got my spy here, which is keeping an eye on Quebec. Oh, they rebuilt the Grenadiers. They're getting more forces together. That means I have to put my army in, definitely into some kind of coherent whole here. What the blazes? One frigate is stopping us from doing whatever we want. No. Is that actually blockading us? Right. I don't think so, so that's right.
The sea is ours.
Thank you very much, good sir.
Where to, Captain? Way
Back to New York. Repair those next time. +1 to command when commanding frigates, which is great. So we've opened up this port here, which is fantastic. Got the goods coming in there. Jeepers, creepers, great balls of fire. Look at that, 12,000 a turn. Holy smokes. Lewes really is a fantastic port there to have open. Okay, send the we'll have a quick look at the research. One more till we get that. That's going to reduce our costs significantly. Okay, my friends, let's end the turn. Let's see what happens. Britain are friendly with us now at the moment. Surprise, surprise. Oh my Gordon Bennett, that's a lot of troop. Wait a minute. Wait just a minute, Sunshine. Where are you going? Looks like they're reinforcing their Newfoundland presence. Cherokees. Now they decide to move into our territory. Pity they couldn't have done it during the fight with the Spanish. Austria. Genoa. France, which seems to be holding its own actually quite well. Iroquois. Knights of St. John. I will be doing a campaign of Knights of St. John as well, my friends, in the future. Whoa, 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 whoa. Weak, moderate. Right. Why not? Why not? Maybe that'll keep the Indians, or the Mughal, excuse me, my friends, the Mughal busy there with that, because India really is going to be my absolute, India might possibly be my focus here. I'm debating. We're back, my friends. I probably will have removed the Ottoman turn. It did take quite a while. Poland-Lithuania, which has resurfaced, but as you can see, Russia, I think, is expanding again. That's a big force. Blimey, Charlie. They really are starting to reinforce and build. Quite Spain, don't you do it, Spain. Don't even think about it. You just leave me alone. If you want to send an army to Florida, you're more than welcome to have a go. Here they go now. Are they going to try and take... Ooh, they got... Sweden have taken it. Sweden have taken it back. Sweden have taken it back. Yes. National debt. Yes. Fantastic. Research. Oh, excellent. Complete banker. Oh, new port emerges. Excellent. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. What's the local fishery going to give us? +3 population growth, 200 regional wealth. I think it's going to be an extra trade port. Definitely going to serve us better there, I think. What? Ooh. Oh, blimey, Charlie. That's going to get rough for the... Oh, dear. I don't think Poland is going to be lasting very long. I just want to have a quick look at what's going on over here. Oh, that's a magnificent looking force. Looks like they're going back to try and take Finland back off the Swedish. And they're starting to lose a little bit of ground there, the Russians. They have moved into Moldova. I'm just doing this for future, just for myself here, my friends, because Russia could be quite a foe to be taking on. Mind you, the Swedish are growing exponentially here. We're at war with Prussia. Thankfully, the French have really, really done a lot of work here to keep the Prussians at bay. Still at war with Spain, but that's not a problem for us, really. And there's Britain. We're at peace with Britain now, thankfully. Anyway, enough of my musings. Let us begin. Right, first what we're going to do is... Oh my Gordon Bennett, 20,000 per turn? Right, I'm going to make most of this. I'm going to spend half of this money on upgrading buildings, and I'm going to spend the rest getting my armies up to full spec here while we got the chance. Now, I'm going to need to pick the ones that are going to get... Whoa, 1,400 a turn. Straight away, that is being provided for us there. And actually, the British are throwing quite a lot of money at this region here, which is pretty good for us, actually, because eventually we're going to be taking it back off them. They do have this steam-pumped silver mine, which is going to give them a lot of money. But that is a huge amount of cash for us. It really is a scary amount. What's the fur trade doing? Let's have a look. Fur 22 per turn. Not brilliant. It's probably one of the lowest, actually, so I'm not going to really be throwing a lot at that at the moment. Army board. I definitely need to get my army board up, but let me have a quick look at research and development. So I need to get army board So I need to spend some money on army board as well. So I'll spend 4,000 on army board just so I can get a light infant doctorate. That's going to give me Morgan's Provisionals, Light Legion of the United States, Provincial Scouts. This is going to give me something that I missed last time, Household Cavalry. Oh, that's going to be a beautiful sight with them marching on the battlefield. Right, so I'm going to spend 4,000 here on getting an army board. Then I'm going to spend some money getting these gentlemen up and running as well. It'll be a slow process. We can hold the British here at bay whilst we get these back up and running. We should be okay.
Make ready.
Right, and I can be brought back up. 56, 105, that's up. These are all up here. This is up. That's up to full reinforcement here and here. Now I'm also going to focus down here as well because the Spanish is starting to build up some forces down here. As you can see here, this will be used to attack Florida. Believe me, they want Florida and they want it badly. Actually can do that as well. Thank you very much. That's actually going to be brought to an end here. We're going to leave that. We're going to make that a. We're going to make that a school for research. Now this army here, it actually didn't fare too badly. Some of them. So actually, you can spend quite. That did take a bit of a beating there, and this one just lost one. Wow, the general took a bit of a hiding there, didn't he? 146 here. Let's get all of these gentlemen up and running here. $475 here. Wow, they took a real hammering that one. 11 men there. So actually, this force here should be pretty good to hold off anything. Where exactly are you going, my friend? Can't offer them anything yet. But they are very friendly with us. They really, really do like us a lot. And so do the Iroquois. 189. That's dropped. That's actually dropped a bit. I think we'll give them advanced irrigation. I'd like just to keep them up and running here as our friends. I don't want to be dragged into a war here. Now I also must get this army that's sitting in Boston. This has to be brought up to a full stack army with a general. And last but not least indeed. Now this one came out unscathed. That one is okay as well. Let's get these up here. 132. 150. 69. And last but not least was this gentleman here, but that's going to take 112, which we don't have. So we're going to build this fleet up. And we should also have this ship ready in one turn. So that's going to be joining the fleet in there. We should have nearly 20,000 coming in here, my friends, in this turn now. Great Britain. I don't like this at all. Yeah, it's not too bad, but if they're going to be poised to be, you know, it looks like they're focusing mainly on the Mughals here, which is good for us. Now, oh dear, Barbary States. Now, where do you go in, Cherokees? Austria, which is pretty powerful. And that's good they've got rid of the Barbary States, because I loathe the Barbary States. They're a real fly in the ointment. Now Paris is, whoa, look at that. Paris is fully upgraded here. Is that a full barracks there? I think that's a full barracks. Holy smokes. Oh, revolution. That's now a republic. Unless that's rebels. Prussia, which, oh, don't do it, Prussia. Don't you dare send forces to me now. Not while I'm in the middle of rebuilding. Looks like the Marathons are pushing out here. Again, my friends, you might see the Ottoman phase or turn removed. It was a fair old turn. Now, I'm not sure how long Poland are going to last, to be honest with you. They're at war with all of their neighbours and they've only got one region. It looks like the Russians are not going to allow the Swedish just to hold Finland for very long. They're sending quite a force. So unless Sweden is really pumping out the troops there in Finland, I'm not sure they're going to be able to hold that for long. Mind you, a strong Russia is good for us because they're big jeepers, blooming creepers. They got a big army there. Don't blockade them. Oh, you. That always happens. I'd have had 20,000 as my income then. Okay. That's 14,000, so we've lost 4,000. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Troops forward.
Not too happy with that there. So, that's going to be done, and that's going to be done there, just as a quick... Workers on strike in the Carolina, yes. Oh, rocket ship. Oh, that's a biggie. That is a real big one right there, because that's going to help us right here, because that means these two are going to be battling the hell out of each other. Oh, naval hospital. Definitely to do that, but not yet, my friends. I've got to build up my economy, internal economy. 11,140 here. If I can get this more than the army upkeep, that's going to be quite a boon for us. So again, I've got to pick my spots very carefully here.
Ready and awaiting order.
So all of these are being brought back up. We've got these two gentlemen here, which can be again brought up, so that army is going to be at full strength.
Yes.
We've got these all being... So these are all being brought back up to full, which is excellent for us, which means we should be able to throw... Whoa, 4,200. Let's have a quick look at what we got available. Ooh, gunnery school and £12 howitzers. We've also got roads to throw money at as well, which is good. Not going to recruit just yet. We've got enough troops here. I'm actually going to put an army board in there as well. Is that a tobacco? Yeah, a tobacco plant. Let's see how tobacco is doing. So tobacco is actually 31. So that's probably a fantastic one to have actually as our export. Russia is completely sealed off from us here, which is a bit of a problem. 3375. Sending bills of cotton. How's cotton doing? Cotton is 29. Probably get 70 bales out of there, which is pretty good. Ooh. We're going to build a... Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually going to build a craft workshop here. 25 bales of cotton, so we'll do that. And sugar here. And how is this army doing here? It's actually coming together quite well. It's actually going to be replenished up to full by the time we are hit by anything out of the ordinary. It's just these cavalry then that need to be brought back up, but once we've got this to full, nothing is really going to touch us much here in terms of this down here. A little bit concerned about why that was there like that, clamour for reform, but once we get the troops into position here, we should be okay. Clamour for reform here, we should get an army board up pretty soon. We've got an army board in 3 turns here. I think what I will... No, I'll leave those two here in case we move these out. We need them in place. And I'll start putting some palatial estates into place as well here once we've got these up and running. Get my farms up and running, growing quite nicely. We'll have then nearly a full stack army ready to go here. Wait a minute, look at this. These are 426. Whoa, some of these haven't been replenished at all. So I need to focus on this army as well next. Get these up. What have I got coming in next turn? 14145. That is incredible income. Once I get that other port up and running, we should increase our port. Where's that port now being built? There it is there. So we've got one more turn. That's going to be built. Let's have a quick look here. Carronades. Firepower 139. Not brilliant. Could we actually focus better? Probably better if we put it towards a threshing machine. 15% wealth from farms. Yeah, I think we'll change that there. Got that almost ready here. Naval College, which is going to give us access to Whoa, US Marines. Ho ho ho. Yes please, good sir. Yes please, US Marines. I thank you very much. I'm then going to have a US Marine Expeditionary Force. Just got to get this up and running here. 340. Let's end the turn. Let's see what happens. This won't be a long episode, my friends. This is when I'm just going to start building up my economy, building up my armies back up to where they need to be, and preparing for the British possibly turning against us once again, which I'm not particularly keen about. But it's just, you know, this should give us a bit of a breather. Oh, they're up against Spain, of course. You just smashed Spain to pieces, Britain. I don't mind you doing that at all. But I'm going to keep a firm eye on what's going on here. I don't mind them coming down here and helping us. That's fine. France is now a republic. The revolution has taken place. There it is. The French flag that we know now is in full effect. Prussia, Iroquois. The Marathons. Looks like the Mughal have got a fight on their hands here. Ottomans. Quite a fast turn by the Ottomans, which is always good for us. There's Poland, which is, I think, going to be swallowed up very soon. Oh yes, nicely done. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Now the rush. Oh my word! Wow, that's a huge force, and it looks like Russia have retaken Finland. And they've also cleared the ports, which means we could have quite a healthy income. Spain, which is a fiendish foe. Sweden. Contemplating what they're going to do with Russia, I guess. Don't do it. Dagestan and Mamluks, okay. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Whoa, 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 whoa. Minus. What the blazes? This gentleman is being, look at that, minus 30. Whew. Jeepers creepers, what the heck was all that about? That was the worst treasury official I've ever seen, ever. We're going to lose an absolute stack of trade then. Wow. +1 happiness. Oh, military technology, excellent. Clibsby Cavendish. Excellent, so I should just reinforce there. Oh yes, excellent. Can we actually trade? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh indeed. Let's open negotiations. Yes. Thank you kindly, good sir. You know they're different. Morocco are unfriendly. I can cope with them. Fine with me. How about Italy? Oh god, they don't like us at all, do they? But Morocco are unfriendly, but still. Blimey. Okay, not a problem. We've got nearly 20,000 coming in next turn, so now that one to be done. There. Let's bring that up to full spec here. I think we should invest. Oh god, look at that, 7,000. That's a lot to pump in at the moment. I know I need to build it, but I'm just going to bring this up. Let's get another one of these here. And oh, commercial port. Now, this army here. Bring them up. Why isn't that being done there as well? Add that there. What I might do is actually just free this up here a second. So it gives me a little bit more room to maneuver, as it were. Now, we do have a bit of rebuilding to do in these here. So, this one's going to be repopulated here with troops. We're going to have this one as well. God, these took a real beating, didn't they? Jeepers creepers. That for now. Commercial port, which will open up possible more trade, and 346 left available. I need to get this into a naval hospital, which I'll probably do next turn as well. I'm slowly trying to get my economy up and running here. I really am trying to throw as much as I can into my economy to try and build it when I can. This army will then be at full replenishment here, so we're going to be doing quite well here. And, 525 to get that to clearances for definite. That'll increase the regional wealth. This is almost ready as well. 2 more turns there. 50 bales of cotton. That's probably a good one to go for as well. Let's try and get my eternal economy running on all cylinders, and that way. Iron Master, 1,000. I'll probably bring that one into it as well. That way I know then that I'm going to be, able to sustain my army almost by the tax income. So look at the trade, that is incredible. Okay, let's end the turn. I probably think next turn and probably another turn, my friends. I'm going to end the episode then. That's right. You just move away, Britain. There's no need for you to be here at all. They have increased their troop count here substantially. France. Ho ho. Looks like they're moving a few in here as well. Martinique. Prussia. Marathons, who looks like they're moving out. Looks like Gujarat is in trouble here. I wonder who's been striking along all those regions there. Afghanistan, Ottomans. Look at that, the Ottomans have taken this here from the Russians. They're taking this region just outside Georgia here. Wow. Looks like Russia is pushing its forces against Sweden, but ignoring this flank here. They could be in trouble. Oh dear. Looks like Poland has taken a real thrashing there. Persia. Whoa, whoa, Russia is starting to feel the force here of taking on quite a lot of nations. Don't do it, don't do it. Will they get swallowed up here? Come on, Sweden, don't attack so many, trade lines. You're affecting our income. Mamluks. Nice. Trade here. Actually, everybody's here, but Russia's been hit. Who actually hasn't? It's just Venice, Austria, and the Ottomans here. Let me have a quick look at what the Ottomans are doing here. They've taken the Don Voisko back again. Cherkassk is gone, so they've connected these two together now. And Russia's starting to feel the pinch a bit, I think, here. Königsberg is going to collapse pretty soon, I'd imagine, from the Prussians. The Russians are taking a real hammering here. Damn, that's a nice force there. Holy smokes. Wow. Anyway, enough of what's happening in Europe. Let us focus on our own exploits. We've got this here. It's going to bring in a substantial amount to us. It's 4,000 there. But I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm actually going to get naval. Shall I get naval? Let me first get. If I wait long enough for that, it'll almost be done. Let's get all of these up and running here. And then this army here can then start to be rebuilt as well. Right, we're starting to put this back together again now. Yeah, so this army's soon going to be up to full spec. We have to get the horse back up as well. We can't really invest in our navy just yet. It takes. We do have this one down here to invest in. 2,000 here for Weaver's Cottage. I'm actually going to reinforce here. We've got 5,000 left. $1,050. That's going to give us 50 bales of cotton. How is cotton doing here? 31. Probably one of the highest. I'm actually going to go for the eternal economy here. So I'm going to probably invest in this water-powered cloth mill here. Which means I can probably now put in Opera House. Not yet, not yet. I'm actually going to put the money here into bringing this army up to full. Hang on, why isn't that up to... Why did I leave that out there? So all the rest are now being improved and recruited. Yes, they are. Because these are, look at this, I just can't lose these regiments. They're just so fantastically... You know, they really are veteran units here. They could probably defeat all of these. That's a... Oh my god, they got lifeguards as well. And what I do need to do then is to try and get a naval college if I can. I'm going to get United States Marines in. 50 accuracy. Defense 17. I can't actually get a naval board, so I can only get it in Philadelphia here, the naval board. What have I got coming in? I'll just do one more turn, my friend, just so I can try and get this naval board up and running here. That'll give me US Marines, which I'm going to make an expeditionary force with. I also need to improve my roads. Cobbled roads are going to be needed here as well. That'll improve my... This will be my last turn then, my friends. So this is going to be a total economic episode where we're just getting all our economy up and running here, because Britain is not going to stay friendly with us for too long, I don't think. Even though they're at war with Spain, we do have to keep our eyes on all eventualities. If we stay friendly with Britain, I might even strike out against Cuba and a few other those states there. But I'm going to need another army to do that. I want 3 armies kept in the north at all times. So that means I'm going to have to build myself a brand new army. But I might put US Marines in that and make it an expeditionary force. Oh, don't do that to me. Why are you... Oh no, of course I'm at war with Spain, aren't I? So I don't care about that. I'm glad Spain is getting... Ooh. France. Maybe after Austria, but it looks like. That is a powerful force. Marathons. Ooh. Build up quite a powerful... Oh, that's a powerful force. I'm not sure if the Mughals can really resist the Marathons. Oh, yeah, they can. Beg your pardon, they've just taken that region back off them. Ottomans, who really are striking out against Russia quite, well they were anyway, but Spain, what are they going to do? I wonder what their game is going to be. Wow. To see that army they just picked up then, where is that going to? One thing the Swedish do have, and that is a powerful elite divisions and elite regiments. Very, very strong troops indeed, the Swedish. Exceptionally so. Don't do it, don't do it! Oh. Sweden, why? Oh, it's taken a huge chunk out of our income there. We do have this now, which is good. 12, look at that. It's a beautiful tax income there. Weaver's Cottage. So we've got 13,000 to spend now. Probably best if I do increase the road system here. Let's get some of these. Not going to get that just yet. But what I am going to do here is I'm going to build a naval college because I want US Marines.
Ready for order.
These are being brought back up to full without question. They've been exemplary. Got everything now working pretty much at maximum speed here. What else do we need here? We've got everything we can get here. Actually, basic steam pumps would be quite nice instead of... Why are we researching that? Research that. Just get basic steam pumps. Right, we've got 3,000 left. So with these are now full. This is up. This army is now fully replenished and ready to go. Got 2,000 here, which I think we should probably invest in along here. Anything else we can build now? Nope, doesn't look like. So does that mean we can actually invest in some armies? Hang on. Can't do that at the moment. To get some of these up and running here as well. Palatial estates. And here as well, 450 per turn. We haven't done too bad, my friends. 16,000 here. Let's have a look at the trade. True, that's why the trade's been hit. Russia's been completely cut off from us. That's why we've lost a good chunk of trade there. Let's have a look what we can do here. Morocco is unfriendly. Genoa is indifferent. Let's have a look, see they. Okay. What about if we just throw and we no? Okay, you don't want anything from here. And we shall leave you alone, good sir. Oh. Right, they don't want that either. Now Morocco is protector of Genoa. Nope, they don't want it either. I'm trying to try and squeeze out as much as I can here, but they don't want anything either. And they don't want to know either, which is fine. Oh, our board is ready. Light doctrine. There it is. Platoon firing, 7 turns. As soon as that's finished here, unless I switch this. I'll make this one my... I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go for that there. I think, my friends, we're going to end this episode right here. I don't think we're going to build anything just yet in terms of recruiting more troops. I don't see the point just yet. But I am, my friends, next episode probably going to invest in the naval hospital here. That's going to give us a first rate ship of the line, possibly a heavy first rate as well. As you can see, I'm going to put, yeah, that'll give me heavy first rates, which means I'll be able to compete with the British and the Spanish then, which is what I really need to do, because the British have an exceptionally powerful force in terms of their navy, and I need to match that. I need to be able to stand up to it. Look at this, heavy first rates, first rate ship of the line. So these are pretty tough units here. These are really hard to crack open, even with me trying to build up my very small fleet, as it were, here. It's not really a match for anything the British have got. So I need to get the naval hospital. That's what I'm going to do next turn. But I wanted to try and build my economy up. Now it really is brimming quite nicely here. I wanted to try and get this to take care of this. That means all of this then is mine, which is just, you know, that's phenomenal. So that's why I'm trying to do what I can with my eternal economy more so than anything else. But I have to build up my farms next time as well, try and get those up and running. Try and use those as quickly as I possibly get all these farms here up and running to get as much as I can out of my economy, squeeze every drop out. I've also now got this army here being completely replenished here, bringing new troops in to flesh out these forces here. So we've got 2 good strong armies now here, ready to fend off and defend us against the British. As you can see here, they are throwing quite a lot of troops into this area here. Jeepers Creek, King's Royal Regiment of New York, you are having a laugh. Wow. So I'm definitely going to have to get this army up here, up to a full spec army with a general and, you know, some pretty nice troops. I've got an army board being built here as well, so I'll probably, you know, use that as well to really push out some of these. But as you can see, I can't get these till I get light doctrine. As soon as I get that, I'll fill these out with a regiment, Legion of the United States. But anyway, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please comment, like, and subscribe. And as well as, my friends, your comments down below are always welcome. They really are. Keep your comments coming. Let me know what you should do, what I should do. Let me know if if you approve what I'm doing. If not, let me know what you think I should do. There's going to be after this a double bill of Great Britain campaign and a bonus campaign if you want it, my friends. But until next time, my friends, what I can promise you, probably a couple of fights coming, because I'm going to probably start hitting the Spanish as soon as I got a 4th army up and running. And I'll get that up pretty quickly. So until then, my friends, hope you've had a good week up to now. Hope you have a good week coming up. Until then, my friends, bye for now.